Alrighty guys, and welcome back. We're going to be doing an educational RapGod game on the mountain. This is, in my personal opinion, the most survivor-sided map in the game, so the killer's already at a massive disadvantage. What do we know? We got a corrupt intervention. We got a Huntress who's going to be running corrupt intervention, which is fine. Therefore, one perk is accounted for. She's going to want information of people's movement. Therefore, we're looking at thrilling or barbecue, commonly known that barbecue will be the other choice that she's going to run. And we can hear the heartbeat is getting a little bit louder. Not the heartbeat, but the lullaby we're going to be able to listen to. Now, I'm going to be able to try and absorb as much information about the jungle gyms as possible. I'm going to let her see me based on the fact that I want to know what kind of hatchet she has, if she has exhaustion. I have versed quite a few Huntress today with exhaustion add-on, so I'm hoping she goes for the shot through. I tried to let her hear me just so we can play off that too. Paying attention to her movement, very important. I'm going to run this jungle gym in a set way that allows me to utilize a window, but she's not going to be a silly Sally. So what do? Instead, I take spacing between the killer and I, paying attention over my shoulder to make sure she's not going for a prep. I'm going to block her line of sight. This pallet tells me there's a window right here that I'm going to be able to utilize. No collision, which is fine. Never mind, I had a little bit. Good play by her. Sidestep at the last second. Take the corner. She's going to aim for the window. She doesn't have it. She does have bloodlust. That's what we got to be careful of right now. I could take a hatchet in the back, but I'm going to use line of sight there. She didn't sidestep. That's bad. Going to take that hatchet in the back, but she missed. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to sidestep yet again. Wait for her to throw, and I'm going to be able to utilize the window against her. That's another hatchet. She's pretty thirsty on these hatchets. I'm going to try and hide and avoid her for a second. She's grabbing hatchets. I'm going to take the window again. I'm going to sidestep. I'm going to try and keep the aggro onto me. She doesn't have any form of getting lockers or getting hatchets out of lockers quicker. I'm going to use line of sight the second I can. Constant communication and information between watching her and I. Now, I made one play to go through that before. You think I'm going to make the same play? I'm going to make a different play. She caught on though. Well done by her. I'm going to sidestep over that. We can hear the heartbeat has ended, but she's still chasing, which is fine. So I'm going to sidestep, take in mind what jungle gym's open here. And that way we can be able to utilize that at a later point in time. That guy was out of position. He wasn't paying attention to it, but I can work on the generator just as much as him. It's all about the information provided from your movement. Unfortunately, she missed with a hatchet. She's going to most likely come in and check on this. I'm going to wait here. That way I have more field of view, and I can make the play. Listening, she's kicking the Jenny. She doesn't have brutal strength. Good to know. I'm going to sidestep wide and out here. That way I've got another jungle gym. Perfect alignment. This is why this map is terrifying to play as killer when you got alignments like this that you have to deal with. Conveniently, it's a Huntress that can deal with these loops, but at the same time, she doesn't have the movement that she needs to get around the board to keep the pressure constantly going out with everyone. So unfortunately, it puts her in a bad spot. I'm working on the generator in the middle of the map. I know which way I've got to run the jungle gym so I can utilize the window more efficiently, and that is fine. She's coming in with that hatchet. Couch is in the way. Sidestep, negative. Another couch is in the way. That's a big fucking sofa. If she didn't kick that, she would have got a free hit on my back. And that's a big sofa. Alright. So what do we know? We know that that generator is being worked on in there by me. I'm constantly tapping it and she's coming back in. I got my teammate to the left-hand side. I've used no pallets. I've taken no hits. I don't know what kind of hatchet she has. I know she's trying to land a lot of hatchets. Therefore, I'm thinking she's got probably exhaustion add-ons. I do not know. The sooner I know, the better. If I know she has exhaustion add-ons, it's going to completely change my playstyle. So I'm actually tempted to give her a free hit from a projectile just to see what information is provided. I want to search the chest, but I think it's a bad call right now when I can apply pressure here and just take whatever he leaves behind. Right back on here. Each piston on a generator represents 22% approximately of what is completed. Keeping in mind my teammates running around that jungle gym. The killer is going the right way, but what is she not doing? She's not hiding a light. She's not moonwalking. She's doing no mind games. She's literally just following, and he's going to punish her by being able to take the window against her. And now she resets bloodlust. She resets chase. She resets the window, and she gets nothing. She doesn't get a hit. She doesn't get a pallet, putting her in a bad spot. She's overcommitting to a chase right now. She hasn't hit him in more than 15 seconds. I can tell where he is based on that crow despawning, and she should be paying attention to these things too. That crow is going to take 15 seconds to come back, and I know that. We're going to be able to see what happens from there. He's constantly running around. He took an M1, not a hatchet, so I don't know what kind of add-on she has. Going to take a little bit of spacing, and you want to know something? I kind of want to take her to the shack. I'm really tempted to just give her a free hit in my back here, just so I can see what the add-ons on her throwing axes are. So she can't play to the center of the board because we already completed that generator. We know the Huntress moves at 110% movement speed. She has a 24-meter lullaby, unless she has, not lullaby, heartbeat. She has a much larger lullaby. She's going to try and cut me off here, so I'm just going to sidestep and go wide. I knew I wouldn't be able to make it there in time. And I'm going to sidestep that too, and I'm going to sidestep and make sure she's out of position and she can't land the hatchet, yeah? I want the M1 in the back rather than anything else. I run this jungle gym the other way. I couldn't make it look like I'm going for the window. She'll pull up. No, she won't. She's had enough of this jungle gym. If she pulled up, I would have went a different way. I blocked her line of sight to make her think I was going to run away. I still had intent of looping it. I want to go for a little sidestep. The more hatchets she wastes, the better it's going to put us in. We're paying attention to where she's going. It looks like generator is going to be regressed, but we got this Jenny all the way over here, which is more closer to being done. She doesn't have any pop goes a weasel. She doesn't have surge. She has no form of, progression or stopping the gens from being done. She hasn't got any stacks of barbecue as well. Like I said, this is the most survivor-sided map in DVD. When you're playing solo queue, it can even be difficult, let alone versing a pre-made Swift. Now, I am in a Swift right now. I do have 3 people in here. I have 2 teammates and myself. Therefore, we have 1 random person, but they seem to be able to know what they're doing. So keeping in mind all the possible pressure we've kept out on this killer, there's not much she's going to be able to do. We're going to be able to pop this and then go right in for an adrenaline play. We can see that's her second pallet of the game that she's broken. We've got a generator, or a door to my left-hand side, another door back there. This one's going to be past the shack, another god tier jungle gym as well to keep in mind. Puts her in an awful spot, and unfortunately that's going to be an educational informative RapGod game against a Huntress on a very unfair and unbalanced map. I still didn't even be able to find out what kind of add-on she had on a hatchet. I do think she's a lower rank killer, but I think what could have helped her a lot in this situation would be not overcommitting to the current chases that she has been doing. The fact that she's going for bloodlust hits as a hatchet, I expect her to play very close to that guy off the hook. I want to wait for my dead hard, therefore 40 seconds, but at the same time, I got to be careful because I don't know if she has exhaustion add-ons, so I can't put all my eggs in one basket hoping for it. Coming over here so we can get the group heal going on her. I don't know what to save right now. I can't see, and I know she can't see us because we're too close for barbecue. She's going to be going over there and opening the door. I should be able to make this and get the save in time. She won't be able to make a play unless I run straight into her. And I really want to know what kind of exhaustion hatchet she has. She's just going to let us go. I'm going to walk over here and give her a little wave. There you go, darling. Alright, does she have exhaustion? No. You want to know what that is on the right-hand side of the screen? That is shackles. Now that explains why she wanted it so bad. Now what does shackles do? It lowers your movement speed by 5%. That's unfortunate. The other girl was mucking around at the end and she went down for it. So that basically makes me my running speed not 100%. It makes my running speed 95%. Therefore she is technically 115% movement speed killer. Very deadly stacked with add-ons that give you exhaustion. But unfortunately she didn't have those and we managed to just apply split pressure on Jens. She committed to a chase too long at a very safe jungle gym and she got punished for it. So that's unfortunate for her. If she did land that hatchet in my back and lowered my movement speed, she would have then been able to make a play off the fact that she would have had an additional enhancement to movement speed, and I would have had to been mindful of what currently was going to happen if I had to throw the pallet, if I had to bait it, if I had to dead hard, etc. But guys, GG's well played. If you're watching this one over YouTube, make sure you comment and like, subscribe to the channel. I do stream DVD 5 days a week over here at Twitch, so make sure you pop in and check that out as well. But guys, it's a pleasure to be here for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next informative educational RapGod game, and maybe we can make it go a little bit quicker than this one as well. GG's guys. Take care. Be safe.